Test, 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 test. Sounds not working. There we go. Alright, let's get started with some Skyrim. Or Enderal, I should say. Welcome in, everybody. Only have to select the window 5 times. Finally went. There we go.
You're an outlander, aren't you? I can tell.
Hungry?
Okay.
I've got just what a weird needs.
Trying to remember where we left off.
Uh-huh. Now, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
Okay, I wanted to get a few more teleport scrolls to Ark, just in case we need them. That way I can go to Duneville.
Rumors about the horrible events of the past moons. They speak of a red madness that befalls peaceful souls, driving
The game seemed a little louder than normal.
atrocity.
I feel like the balance is a little different
All
than I'm
you
used to.
live now. Hear my
I don't feel like my mic is... Like, normally my personal voice is a little bit higher than the game volume, but I don't know if my headphones are really loud in comparison. Now, it looks like my desktop's kind of high. Let me turn this down a little bit. Yeah, I was gonna say. There, that should be somewhat more balanced, I think. Because I think I want my mic just a smidge higher than the desktop audio. That's kind of how I've been doing it. Is that better at all, Reb? Okay, good. Okay. So, since we're out of Duneville, we're gonna head east, follow this trail, see where this leads to. We're gonna do some exploration of the Powder Desert and try to end up in this northeastern area here. There's a ruin there that we potentially have a quest for. Is this the right way? Yeah, doesn't feel like it is. Delivery note. Shipment for 1 ton of gunpowder to the Golden Sickle to be delivered to the office of the Golden Sickle. Yeesh. He's still here. That seems a little creepy. Whoa. That's kind of cool. Like the whole city kind of fell apart. Was the dog barking? Last night I witnessed how Megrin got plastered and then carried barrels from the beach to the fallen tower. I've always said that something is wrong with the guy. Somebody blew it up, I'm guessing. It's probably all of his gunpowder barrels that we saw the note for. Oh hey, chicken. At least the chickens are still alive. Caldiv, I'm still worried. Since we have made you foreman instead of Megrin, he's brooding over something. I can feel it. He's been walking the sewers at the beach, where the old earth shafts can be entered. Better have a look around. I believe we still have a key in the old fortress. At worst, he's storing powder in order to sell it to pathless ones and bandits. No, you were wrong. I think he blew up the whole island. Oh, cool. You can cook. So there's a key in the fortress, he said. We don't really know how to get there yet. And that one's locked too. Let's see if we can jump up. We can jump up. There's probably something over here, I'm thinking. Weird that everything's at an angle like this. A lot of these need keys. Oh, Megrin's house. We can find like a note or anything. Yeah, here we go. You're a miserable wimp. Now you've finally done it. They even preferred your little brother to you. It's time for me to finally find a proper mate. One who stands his ground and doesn't drown his mood with your red juice. Maybe that's what drove him overboard. Wow. This must be like the golden sickle, I'm guessing? I can't even open fully. check that out instead. I can't even jump up that. It's so steep. Okay, I guess we go in here then. So we got the key. Okay, I guess we'll go look around the town now. We have the key for the place. So I wonder where these sewers were at. Or if they're still around at all. I'm guessing everything's like underwater at that point. Oh. Thought I could use the key I just found. Apparently not. So what's the key I found good for then? I can't open any of these. This place? No, it's not even for that. I'm confused. Yeah, this makes no sense. So we found a key in this place. There's tons of locked doors all over the place, but we can't open it with said key. So what is the key good for? Keys for the sewerage. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I was just wondering, like, if that was a thing. With everything being, like, destroyed like this. I'm guessing the sewers are probably over on this lower end. Welcome in, Selazanka. Hope you're doing well. Okay, I'm gonna follow this again. So this is where we got the key from in here. Is there a trapdoor that I missed? Guessing the sewer entrance is probably underwater somewhere. I'll probably have to like swim to get it at this point. Horse is generally nearby this area. Alright, I think I have some water breathing. I'm gonna pop one of those and then just do a quick look. I do not have water breathing. Look at that. Potions? No. Okay, that's fine. We'll just do some quick looking. West from the high ground. Okay, thank you. Really? West from the high ground? Okay. Maybe like over in this cove. Yeah, because we saw the note on the guy over here. Okay, yeah, I think that's probably the outlet for it. Follow the water. When in doubt. Huzzah! Okay. So my thought was like, because this area was blown up, maybe the doers were also submerged at that point. But no, it looks like they're still somewhat intact. Here we go. Alright. Need some devouring power. How's the sound balance so far? Is it still a little loud on the game side at all? I'm guessing I may have had to adjust it for Kingdom Come Deliverance when I was playing. I kind of just messed up my settings from before. Need to hear you talk during combat to check. Okay, I'll try to talk then. This is me talking while fighting a mad rat. He is a very mad rat. And I am destroying him. With electric zappy powers. Hello. Yes, please. Oh, I thought we'd get a boon for 30. Okay, seems fine. I don't know if you stream Selazanka, but... Okay, yeah, I figured I'd try to give you a shout out just in case. Ooh, another butcher book.
Where's your flesh? You don't have any flesh. Monster!
Excellent. I was gonna say. Whoa, hello. Oh, this is the Vagrant dude. I'll take a fireball book, thank you. So it looked like he got his own town to himself. At least for a little bit. I was hoping to have like a note or something that explains a bit better what happened. Oh, Leandra. Oh, that was, I think that was his wife that had left him. Or planned to leave him. Yeah, no worries. We're just trying to figure out what's going on here, that's all. Oh my. This is a little dark. Yeesh. Was that all the context we get? Damn. I was thinking there'd be a little bit more, like a note or something. Entropy book. That's kind of a depressing end to this story. Dude literally didn't get the job, so he just went on a huge killing spree. Blew up the town with a bunch of gunpowder. Killed his wife for trying to leave him. And he went crazy down here, apparently. I think that's all the story we get, unfortunately. Like, yeesh, dude was crazy. I've been to Thalgard. No, I don't think I have been quite yet. I'll pull up a map once I get out of here then. I think Thalgard's one of the places we're planning on heading next-ish. It's very soon that we'll be heading that direction. Yeah, Thalgard's up here. Yeah, we haven't really gotten much into it. We've been through a little bit of Golden Forest through here. I really enjoyed this area. This valley specifically. But we have a quest, it's not marking it, but you have to find this old Soltyrus dungeon. So that's kind of what we're doing now while we're waiting for other quests to wrap up. Over here. I know, I think Yespar was talking about Thalgrad before, or Thalgard. Apparently there's a lot of, arcane fever there. Like those arcane crystals that build up your fever. So we'll have to watch out for that. Ah! Okay, here's delivery notes. This is probably the gunpowder. Yeah, shipment of 2 tons of gunpowder to the Holy Order to be delivered at the Harbor of Ark. Oh! Somebody had bigger plans for this. 1 to the Golden Sickle, to be delivered to the office of the Golden Sickle. I don't know if we recognize that insignia in the center of the paper. Something worth remembering. Interesting. So I wonder if we fireball this shit and blow up. Kinda curious. Nah. Had to try it. Hello. Goodbye. Okay, so we've been west that way. I think we need to go more northeast-ish now. There we go, back to full. I think I see people? Yeah, now I do. Nice, cushions. Do we go up here? No, not quite. There is something over there. Oh, that's a nice view. I think this is Golden Forest over here. No, it's still Powder Desert. Oh, this is definitely a ruins. Now, are these the roads that we need? Interesting. Weird. Old Sultaris, here we are. The one that we needed. Magical note. Those who want the treasure must be smart. Mark my words, you can't return once you've started. Solve 3 tricky riddles in the chambers of this complex and the treasures will be yours. First riddle. Eastward incessantly. Second riddle. Touch the one who watches the sky. Third riddle. Those who proceed without hesitation will find the light. Okay. Head eastward incessantly is the first puzzle. Yeah, okay, so room of many doors, we're gonna head east. I'm guessing until we can't anymore? Well, that's different. Keep going east. Firmament. Ah, okay. I'm guessing this is part 2 of the riddle. It's like magical. Yeah. Touch the one who watches the sky. Touch the one who watches the sky. Yeah, the soul. Probably had a soul here. Oh, it's the Vin route. Oh, that's funny. Do I just keep going? The void. Okay. So I need to touch the one who watches the sky. That's what it says. Touch the one who watches the sky. Oh. Are these supposed to be something? Oh, because he's looking up. I see. That's kind of weird. I don't know if that was right. Oh, we got a key. Oh, the top is open. Didn't even see that. Okay, so we got the key. Does that mean we can move on? I think so. That's doors. I think we came from that way. Yeah, okay. Other way. And the last one, I have to take a look at the note again. Those who proceed without hesitation will find the light. Those who proceed without hesitation will find the light. Oh my god, this is cool. Freaky, but cool. This is literally the void. Cool. Well, that was a fun puzzle. I enjoyed that. Alright. Well, that was a lot easier and quicker than I expected it to be. So let's continue east since we're already out this way. I want to see what's ever in this area.
What?
Possessed person.
You? Where's your flesh? You don't have any flesh. Monster!
Red Madness? Yeah, I think he has the Red Madness. Especially with his eyes. Ow. You not? Nothing on them. So the guy that was in the sewers was kind of like that too. Something we noticed. Sorry to hear about your vehicle needs, Red. You scared the crap out of me, lady. God, I had that summon. Hold ya gosh. Yeah, it feels bad, man, for Zara. Even worse when you have Jesper coming around following you and she's there too. Yeah, I don't know if... Didn't know if this could blow this up or not. Mercenary? What are they murking? Kind of wanted to get like a summon weapon. I'm trying not to use actual weapons if I can. It's just two-hand. Yeah, I do. I should have all of my previous VODs on YouTube if you wanted to check them out. I think I have a YouTube command. Let me check. Yeah. You're welcome to check them out there. Catch back up on some of it. I'm almost 20 episodes in now, so we're coming a long way with this. Ooh, I'll gladly take that. Works for me. I keep doing that. Poor Zara. She has to relive her death with me now. These guys are just like smuggling a lot of goods and foods down here. Not really much. That seems bad. Well, this looks interesting though. A bunch of border guards here. What do I think about the Relata questline? That is a good question. So yeah, we recently beat that, and we actually decided to take the side of a father. after learning more about specifically what happened with Theriel as a child and what exactly the father wanted out of everything, like with the transcendence and the good of his own people, I couldn't, like, I don't want to say this and be wrong, but like I couldn't really fault the father that much. And I feel like Theriel was just too, I forget what emotion he was. He's brother sorrow or brother pride, I forget. But I feel like a lot of that came back in the end, whether he wanted it to or not. But yeah, I really enjoyed that quest line. We let the father and his people go. They ended up transcending. The whole room disappeared. It was very odd. Ooh, sweet. But I found, like, there are other quest lines. Oh, an enemy scientist. That's a first. Another one of these statues. I still don't know what those are for. But yeah, I found, like, that the Transcendence is interesting, because there are other themes of people doing similar things that I've found so far. Or with a similar end goal in mind. Giving up the body. Oh wow, this guy's a lot. Giving up the body in order to, like, free your soul, essentially. I think the Naramese guy's name's Korek. We ended up doing a little bit of that quest line, and we got captured by Korek's camp when we were trying to spy on them. And it seems like he almost has a similar thing in mind as the Relaim, and at least that I am connecting, where they want the High Ones to purge the humans in order to achieve evolution or something along those lines. A better state of mankind. Not that I personally agree with that, it's just interesting to see that theme again. Ooh, gotta take that. Yeah, Father's more ego versus Korg. He believes in higher powers improving humankind. I'll agree with that. Though I thought Korg's line was interesting because, like, it's neat that both him and Taylor Ranthiel aren't actually, like, big members of the cycle, at least that the High Ones told us. They just are self-proclaiming themselves as that for some reason. We did end up telling, oh hi. We did end up telling Taylor Ranthiel that the High Ones mentioned that, and he just pretty much said it was blasphemous. He's also a drug? Really? Okay, I did not know that. You'd find 2 caves with drug labs in there. Is that like the Glimmer Cap dust sort of caves that I keep finding? Because that would make sense if that were the case. Oh boy. A lot of levers in here. I'll check that out in a sec. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, because there's like almost like an operation going on. Object description of a researcher. We required the last weeks to remove the rubble from the corridor. The iron equipment was completely unexpected discovery, which is indicating that Old Yagash used to be a water supply facility for the dry areas in East Enderal. If we could reactivate it, it could transform part of the desert into fertile farmland. There's a switch in the main hall, which seems to loosen a mechanism, but the equipment still doesn't show any function. Foundry suggests that an important part of the line is missing. It could be found in the still unexplored puzzle rooms in the depths of Old Yagash. We will tackle this search next. Cat, still at your footrest. That's a good kitty. Ah, okay, so this is the room that they were talking about. So there's like a piece is broken here. Yeah, nothing happens. Go figure. Oh, hi, little rat. Yeah, I know. I remember which quest you're talking about. Trying to remember the context, like why we had gone there in the first place. I think it was a lead to find something, but we have a door puzzle. Did I just solve it already? Brilliant! Propulsion valve. Okay, that's what we needed. I didn't even try. That works for me. Yeah, I remember finding like the empty Glimmercast or Glimmercap bottles everywhere. And that was odd enough as is. Yeah, Galaxy Brain. I was over here. Ah. Oh, it's a propulsion valve, so it pushes the water. Okay, I get it. Now, is this gonna fill up? Like, that's my concern. Like, this room gonna fill up now? Yep. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Imagine we just want to go out this way. Rather not swim all the way back out. Because that would probably be death for us at that point. Oh, that's right, the picture. I remember that now. Yeah, there's that art in her room that she just stood and looked at. Yeah, that was pretty dark. Let me up. There we go. Is that gonna keep filling? Or does it stop? Okay, I think it stopped there. Good. Whew. Thought I heard a soul? Yeah, I like how you can read the stories in most parts. I'm not stepping on that. looks like pain. Holy bodies. Ah, this room's dark. A burned keeper. Huh. We'll take it. This is just like the burn room. Oh, hello! It's Yagash himself. That was hard. I think we're a little too strong at this point now. Yeah, I was saying, I'm keeping a large number of the books closer to the end of the game. Like, especially like the Butcher books and stuff like that, because I actually want to go through and read them at some point. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. All fire. Is there anything worth getting here? I don't think so. That's kind of a cool dungeon. I don't think we've ever been in one that we've had to, like, climb with the water level increasing, too. That's kind of fun. Can't get in here. Can we jump the gate? Almost. So I guess we can't go this way if that's... Oh, location for main quest. That makes more sense. This is probably like Korik's camp or something weird. We can't get in. Okay. Well, that explains that. Let me see where our quests are at this point. Okay, we still have to wait a day for that one. Wait for that one too. Okay. If that's the case, we're gonna go back to Ark. Spend the night there, sleep. And then we'll see if some of these main quests are ready to go. At this point, I have so much money, I should just buy the house in the noble quarters. I don't know if there's really a reason to own two houses at this point. I'm sure the other one looks better, but gotta love the market house. Environmental storytelling. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. How's your Monday so far, Selazenka? You got any big plans for this week? Everybody's coming out at once.
Are you?
Oh, hello. I haven't seen you around here before. Just take a look around and tell me if you see anything you like.
Looks like they're about to start Christmas caroling over there.
Oh, a bit of this and that. Feel free to take a look. Okay, I will. Thank you.
That reminds me of Rick's voice.
Hey, Morty. Walk blessed. Stay away up your bumhole.
Hungry? I've got just what a weary traveler needs.
Well,
Alright, let's throw some of these in. See if we have any duplicates to sell. We got a lot of good sets going here. I can sell all this then. Putting off exams. Is it final weeks coming up for you here? I know a lot of people in our community have been complaining about finals coming up.
Walk blessed, all your heart could ever desire. Take a look.
I like the family hoofbeat. I'm gonna keep that. Yeah, it was segment that was dealing with finals.
May his light guide you. Come back if you find the time.
Hammers,
Or
daggers,
nerums, or killing.
everything for the path-abiding soldier.
I love selling all this stuff.
Come again.
Money, money, money! Money!
Walk blessed. Sure, take a look.
Okay. May as well grab one of those while I'm here. Oh, we do have water breathing. Look at that. I missed it. Oh, I forgot all these spell books we gotta start selling. No, I don't want to sell the mythical tome. Okay.
They just sit
Walk
on their
blessed.
asses and hope things
How many pennies? I got 16k.
sell themselves.
No, let's just buy another house. I have so much money. I don't know what to do with it anymore.
Move along.
Only that we're real
How may I
IRL.
be of service? Of course.
That's only 6k, that's it? I forget this guy has learning books too.
Walk blessed. And don't forget your...
Wait, what are we waiting for? Find her. Her hay sells blueprint for Capaphone? Where would they be at? Oh, I need more expert elementalism.
Money is safe with Sylvan and friends. Exceedingly safe, believe me. Of course.
Capaphone. Okay, that's what you're talking about, I think. Inconspicuous note falls down from the rolled up blueprint. Okay.
Walk...
Hmm. What was the note called? Mysterious note. I finally found the blueprint of the artifact. Unfortunately, Ark's banker, Silrin, demanded a huge sum of pennies as a payment. I can only get a glimpse of the blueprint. I am not yet sure if it is genuine, but Silrin seems reliable. We have to take the risk. I hope that expedition leader, Melrin, will be delighted about my findings. I set out immediately, but the way back to the ruin at the peaks of the Frostcliff Mountains, in which we set up our camps, is very long and exhausting, but the reward makes the effort worthwhile. Once I arrive, I should talk about our future plans with Melrin. I hope that the magical stone he is carrying with him, day and night, will finally be of help. We will take back what is ours, one way or another. Interesting.
Massive. And don't forget, your money is safe with Subin and friends. Exceedingly safe, believe me.
Yes?
That reminds me, we might have... I think we have a few more. One gramophone you can turn on, Noble Quarter, store with Beardman. Ah, interesting. Screw it. It's a master one, I'm not going to open that. No, you're fine. It's definitely helping. I'm able to figure out some of this newer stuff.
Walk blessed.
I appreciate that. Thought I had another vault key that I could use, but maybe not. Ah, here it was. Wait, why is this stealing all this? I'm just sitting out. There we go. Oh, that's my money. It's like, wow, that's a lot of money. Ooh, here we go. Awesome.
Huh? Can I help you?
So there's a gramophone in the Noble Quarter I can turn on. I'll have to check that out then. Since we have a house now, may as well go decorate it, right? Oh, it plays a unique song. Okay, I like that. I am definitely a huge fan of the music in this game, so that sounds really cool.
Monsieur?
Alright, let's go check out the house.
Walk blessed, my sir.
So there's someone through here that we can talk to about that gramophone. Alright, let's check this place out. Ooh, 2 floors, I like that. Oh, look at the display room. This is cool. Upstairs there. Guessing this will be like the kitchen area. Then bedrooms up here. Yeah, bedroom here for sure. A nice little alcove. Cool. Alright, let's see if we can decorate. Yeah, erudite furnishings. Let's check it out. Give it a sec to load in. Let's leave and come back in. There we go. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. Display room looks awesome. We can set up some of our books that we found here. So this is the kitchen here. Oh, we can now cook stuff, which is great. Ah, the workshop. Okay. That makes more sense. Let's check upstairs. Hey, Roxas, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Monday so far. We just bought a new house, and I am enjoying all of the furnishings for it. Ah, it's a bath. I got it. Take that sublime garb. Oh, this is really cool. I like this a lot. And there's another floor I didn't even notice. Okay, just a little loft area. I like it still. Nice! Makes me feel like I should probably work out. I've been slacking lately, not gonna lie. Okay, so we have... Can we make... Or wait, it's anvil that I need to use? Is that right? Yeah, okay. So the Cop of Bone, we need... Cop's Soul Gem. Okay, so that's something we won't have yet. Nice! Cool. And there's apparently somebody here with a gramophone we can talk to.
Aren't you?
Gaboff, maybe?
An outlander? What are you doing in this part of the city? Shouldn't you be, I don't know, somewhere else?
Is it important?
Okay, so Cop's Gem is like a late game thing, if I understand that. This guy's house is pretty nice, too.
My friend. Take care.
Okay, let's go ahead and continue some main questing now. We've waited enough time that I think they are ready. Okay, so we can only do... We can't do Esme's yet. We'll do the part of something momentous.
Well, isn't it
Oh, wait.
nice?
It's been left from entrance? Ah! Insert 5 penny coins.
Set off into the waves, tears running from her face. Bravely he would fight, returning just tonight. Day finally came.
I like it.
No one came to call her name, and only the debris would listen to her grief.
My friend.
Unbelieving soldiers, his soul as well returned. His
While we listen to this, guys, I'm gonna grab something to drink and eat real quick. Take a quick break.
shoulders being heard, and every night she weeps, she prays to the gods, and so does he. She curses the winds, condemns the sea. He touches her, but his embrace isn't real. For moon she watches the everlasting tides, and all of his kisses never touch her skin. And every night
Oh, it's Ashley Barrett.
she prays to the gods, and so does he. She curses the wind.
I am a huge Ashley Barrett fan, especially Good Riddance also. Yeah, I love listening to Darren Korb's soundtracks, and I know she's kind of outlined in some of those. Darren Korb does a lot of music for, like, I don't want to say they're indie-based games, but they're odd games, like, trying to remember. Build the Wall, or Build a Wall, was a big one. That was from a game called Bastion, I think? It's been a little bit since I've,
Yes.
took a good listen, but... Yeah, Ashley Barrett's a really good singer. Darren Korb's a really good music composition person. I couldn't think of the word.
Outlander, what are you doing in this part of the city? Shouldn't you be...
Alright. I am ready for more
Well
main
met.
questline stuff. Let's do it.
What? Watch yourself. The streets aren't safe this time of the day.
My Sir de Luna. And I felt
Okay. Kind of excited to continue Esme's quest.
You. Heard you passed the trial without going to the novitiate. Congratulations, I guess.
Hello.
The Grandmaster must think highly of you.
How's the reconstruction of the beacon coming along?
Well, finding out about the Blackstones was definitely a great step forwards. But still, we're left with a myriad of questions. Sometimes I feel pathetic, to be honest. Like a child, asked to understand the functioning of a Starling airship.
Did you gather those notes?
Ah, yes. Here. There they are. I've marked the most relevant parts, so you don't have to read the entire book. Just see if they tell you anything that could give you a clue as to where you should start searching. I will be waiting at the beacon.
One day.
Alright.
What?
Blacklight Part 1.
What?
Alright, so I'll check his notes once we're outside here. Okay. Blackstone's an essay. In the following pages, Lexel illustrates the origins and myths of the Blackstones, as well as various speculations about them. You can see a total of 3 bookmarks. First one. And so the question remains. The quarrels in the lineage of the Delgace are ultimately not to be also blamed on the Blackstone. Did you try to find some of the mythical creatures? Kind of, yes. I don't know if it was technically a mythical creature, more of just like a sideline quest. But we heard some rumors about a ghost on the west coast of, like, the Farmer's Coast or something. Found a ghost called Aya, and also the ship that we came to Narum in, or Enderal in, I should say. So we did a little bit of that. I don't know if there's, like, a specific quest line for the mythical creatures that you're talking about, but I think that was technically considered one. It is certain that Giro Dalgais, whose fascination for rare materials was commonly known, bought the stone from a peddler from Kira for a sixpence, presumably without being aware of what it actually was. Giro's descendant, Keteron Dalgais, became of the mightiest men of all Enderal to do the business of his noble house. Despite his evident misanthropic character traits, Keteron had and has a certain fondness for tradition and cherishes his father's collection of stones like life itself. If someone had to make assumptions on the whereabouts of the black stones on Enderal, it would be well advised to seek an audience with Dalgais himself. Okay, so that was the one. To this day, one of the black stones remains in possession of the Enderalian house Dalvarec, even though today it is almost utterly obliterated, excluding 2 offspring. Dalvarec, that sounds familiar. I don't know why. It is debatable where the Blackstone is currently located, just as debatable as to if the Dalvarec even knew about the nature of this relic. A starting point would be the estate of the family, although it's been completely burned down during a tragic accident 3 decades ago. And the third bookmark. It is known that the Order of the Apothecary was at one point in possession of a stone. However, searching for more detailed clues is in vain. The Apothecary claimed persistently it was lost, yet knowing what to make of this is of course questionable. Okay. So 2 of them we have a good solid lead for. The last one is potentially an Apothecary has it. Oh, Myths and Legend book series. Okay. Good to know. I don't know if I actually have those. Yeah, we've been collecting some of these tomes that look like they're a full series, but other than that, I can't say I found anything like that. We found this King Lude book. That was kind of funny. Oh, you can buy them all. Okay, good to know. Oh, that's right, there's signs in here. Whoa. Dude came out of nowhere? Oh, Yespar's back. Didn't know that. If that's the case, let's go meet with him.
Is it important?
Malfash's blessings.
You happen to see my friend? Tall, grey hair, bluish coat.
That pretty boy, you mean? Aye. He was here yesterday, all night long, with some noble woman. Haven't seen him since, though. He looked a little battered, if you ask me. You know him well?
I guess you could say that, yeah.
I see. You know what? If you're looking for him anyway, could you give him this once you find him? A courier brought it along a few hours ago.
Package? Did the courier tell you who it's from?
Aye. A young woman, apparently. Maybe one of his beloved, who knows. Seemed urgent, though. Anyway, I need to get back to work. I'll tell the guy you were looking for him if he comes back.
So you receive the package, a scribbled piece of paper drops out of it. Okay. So there's 3 hints. Interesting.
Wait a moment.
Oh, it actually does mark the hints. I was hoping it wasn't going to. Makes it a little too easy.
Oi, you there. Don't look at me like that. Looking for trouble, eh?
Good dear.
Hmm?
Sewer. Note from the corpse at the harbor. It's interesting.
Captain Yanu Orai, hereby confess my sins. For
Holy
decades,
crap.
I imprisoned men and women from all continents of Vin and sold them to the highest bidders.
A lot of people.
462 men, 561 women, and 210 children have me to thank for a life spent in slavery. I don't remember their names. Now, however, the time of punishment has finally come, and I thank the Bone Judge who will carry out my judgment. Crucified, I shall be hoisted over a pool of acid whose caustic fumes will burn away the skin from my body. Nobody will come to my aid, and I will die in solitude, as I should. Yanu Orai, slaver.
My brother in arms. No idea what that says. Interesting. So the Bone Judge. The first time we've heard that name, I believe. The Bone Judge. Like that. Corn quarter, I think? Maybe we just were, actually. Maybe I missed one.
You're a foreigner, aren't you? I wish I'd have crossed the Red Sea once, or seen Kira, the Grand Bazaar.
Another sewers we can go into. The boner judge, horny bonk. Reality hammer? Somebody needs to get smacked with that. Fresh dose of reality. Oops. Oh, might be some Easter egg. Yeah, I was wondering. It seems like almost like a quest item. Kind of like how he had that bell striking hammer in the one part. Like you can only specifically use that to hit the bells. Bonk. Ooh, okay. Target, Sandgut Burnus. Notes, estate in the upper city, visits the bathhouse every day, not married but affair, trap question mark? Harmless bookworm aristocrat. It's 500 pennies reward, bonus of 250 for acquisition of the document. So somebody had a assassination request. Ooh, I'll take the sewer key. I didn't even realize I was up there. I was just trying to look at that book. Oh, jeez. Scared me. Was not expecting him. Alright, can't use electric against him. Oh wait, he resists ice too? What about fire? Not resistant to fire. That legit scared me. Can't devour that thing. Yeesh. How bones fly everywhere. Ooh, Master Alchemy, that's good. I like finding those. Wow, it's a lot of bones. Yeah, it's a death trap down there. I shouldn't go down there. I don't like that there's meat everywhere. Bring me a nice crisp piece of meat. Laria Nettlegrass. Well, that was cool looking. Any notes or anything? I just want to look around here, make sure I'm not missing anything plot related. Look at all these bone effigies like hanging around like this. That's so cool. Salt root.
I, Ilaria Nettlegrass, hereby confess my sins. For years I murdered under the moniker of the Black Widow. Man or woman, young or old, it didn't matter as long as the pay was right. Never was I brought to justice for my crimes, for I always knew how to outwit the law. I am a despicable creature, without mind or compassion, no better than a rabid animal. Now, however, the time of punishment has finally come, and I thank the Bone Judge who will carry out my judgment. I shall remain in this cage until I die of starvation. Food and drink shall be within sight, but never within reach. Nobody will come to my aid, and I will die in solitude, as I should. Ilaria Nettlegrass, hired killer.
Different handwriting for my brothers in arms. So I'm guessing all three notes will end up putting together, and it might release some sort of praise at the end. That's pretty interesting. So these are all like gruesome deaths of people that should have been dead. Or should have been killed, I guess. I don't know if they're the ones ending their own life, or if the Bone Judge is writing these notes for them. Something weird's going on, regardless. Oh, we're right at the third one. I like that. Oh, no, never mind. It's to the north a little bit.
Some shifts never
Yeehaw! Okay, it's up here. Oh, I wonder if this is the old Pyrean ruins that we couldn't get into for however long up here. Remember, you like needed a key for these or something weird. Yeah, okay, this is it.
If this is really such a bad place, why don't they just take a trip to Thalgard and try to settle there?
Oh, old granary. Never mind. I thought there was like a Pyrean ruin close to this. Honestly, old man, I don't get what all the fuss is about. I need a storage, your attic is almost empty, and I would pay you a goddamn 15 pennies per week. Isn't that enough? You act like you've got the jewels of the Golden Queen in your attic. Come on, give it a try. P.S. And regarding your rat problem, you have to find out where those critters come from. Maybe from some holes in the wall. When you found them, put a big stone in front of it or block it in any other way. That should take care of it. I think we know what the rats are coming from. Oh, you can see they actually tried to block up all the holes. That's kind of cool. They tried. I don't think they succeeded. There we go. Ooh, that's gruesome. They probably let the rats eat him. So the question is Yespar the Bone Judge? Starting to lean towards maybe yes. He is. First quest is to block rat holes. Did not know that. Yeah, I'm actually planning on playing the other versions. I know they have. Sure, AI came out with like sort of community mod like this for both Morrowind and Oblivion. So after I'm done with this, I kind of want to go back and check those out. I know they're a bit older at this point, but I'm enjoying this so much that I think I'd love those too. Alright, let's check out this last note. Where all of this is part of some German meme. Yeah, there you go. The Germans and their memes.
I, Borio Oakenvale, hereby confess me sins. For decades, I abducted children from the Undercity and locked them in this basement. I defiled them, let them starve, and then sold them to the highest bidders, who, like me, were also driven by carnal sins and perverse desires. Now, however, the time of punishment has finally come, and I thank the Bone Judge who will carry out my judgment. In shackles, I will watch as a pack of rats eats the flesh from my bones. Nobody will hear me screams, just like there was no one to hear those of the poor souls whose lives are destroyed. Signed, Borio Oakenvale, child trafficker and murderer.
Good day to you.
Lovely day.
Oops. I'm sorry, I took your leak! Whoops. That 1 gold bounty was worth my life. Yeah, this game definitely covers all of the bad parts about this world very well. Alright, guard. Let me pay my fine already.
Wait a second, I know your face, you... Wait a second, I know your face, you...
I?
Wait a second, I know your face,
You don't care, apparently. Okay, works for me. Oh, all guards are now enemies? I would hope that's not the case. Yeah, it looks like we're okay for now. Like, I'm not being attacked by the city or anything. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Like, I thought they would have made me pay... Oh, there it is.
But no one breaks the law and gets away with it, alright.
There we go. I was gonna say. Wait, I know you. I'll let you go, though. Okay. That's fine. I may have had some stolen stuff on me, but we got so much gears. Yeah, one penny because I stole a leak. They did not like that.
It's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
No touching my food. Okay, so I think we need to meet Yespar now, but I want to figure out what these notes say. Just give me a second. I'm gonna take a look at these and see if I can piece something together.
I, Captain Yanu. I, Captain Yanu Orai, hereby confess my sins. For decades, I imprisoned men.
We always go too easy on
Some ships never
Alright, let's see. What does this say?
I, Captain Yanu Orai, hereby confess my sins. For decades, I imprisoned men and women from all continents of Vin and sold them to the highest bidders. 462 men, 561 women, and 210 children have me to thank for a life spent in slavery. I don't remember their names. Now, however,
I, Ilaria Nettlegrass, hereby confess my sins. For years I murdered under the moniker of the Black Widow. Man or woman, young or old, it didn't matter as long as the pay was right. Never was I brought to justice for my crimes, for I always knew how to outwit the law. I am a despicable creature, without mind or compassion, no better than a rabid animal. Now, however, the time of punishment has finally come, and I thank the Bone Judge who will carry out my judgment. I shall remain in this cage until I die of starvation. Food and drink shall be within sight, but never within reach. Nobody will come to my aid, and I will die in solitude, as I should. Ilaria Nettlegrass, hired killer. I, Ilaria Nettlegrass, hereby...
Was it Farmer's Gifts? I think it's the last one I need.
I, Boreal Oakenvale, hereby confess me sins. For decades, I abducted children from the Undercity and locked them in this basement. I defiled them, let them starve, and then sold them to the highest bidders, who, like me, were also driven by carnal sins and perverse desires. Now, however, the time of punishment has finally come, and I thank the Bone Judge who will carry out my judgment. In shackles, I will watch as a pack of rats eats the flesh from my bones. Nobody will hear me screams, just like there was no one to hear those other poor souls whose lives are destroyed. Signed, Boreo Oakenvale, child trafficker and murderer.
Just give me another minute.
Boreo Oakenvale.
I almost have this solved.
I, Captain Yanu Orai, hereby confess my sins. For decades, I imprisoned men and women from all continents of Vin and sold them to the highest bidders. 462 men, 561 women, and 210 children have me to thank for a life spent in...
I, Ilaria Nettlegrass, hereby confess my sins. For years I murdered under the moniker of the I, Ilaria Nettlegrass, hereby confess my sins. For years I murdered under the moniker of the Black Widow. Man or woman, young or old, it didn't matter as long as the pay was right. Never was I brought to justice for my crimes, for I always knew how to outwit the law. I am a despicable creature, without mind or compassion, no better than a rabid animal. Now, however, the time of punishment has finally come.
I, Captain Yanu Orai, hereby confess my sins. For decades, I imprisoned men and women from all continents of Vin and sold them to the highest bidders. 462 men, 561 women, and 210...
I, Borio Oakenvale, hereby confess me sins. For decades, I abducted children from the Undercity and locked them in this basement. I defiled them, let them starve, and then sold them to the highest bidders, who, like me, were also driven by carnal sins and perverse desires. Now, however, the time of punishment has finally come, and I thank the Bone Judge who will carry out my judgment. In shackles, I will watch as a pack of rats eats the flesh from my bones. Nobody will hear me screams, just like there was no one...
Sorry, you guys have to hear this
I, Borio...
dialogue so much. Ah. It's like the right one. That'd help.
Captain Yanu Orai, hereby confess my sins. For decades, I imprisoned men and women from all continents of Vin and sold them to the highest bidders. 462 men, 561 women, and 210 children have me to thank for a life spent in slavery. I don't remember their names. Now, however, the time of punishment has finally come, and I thank the Bone Judge who will carry out my judgment. Crucified.
I, Ilaria Nettlegrass, hereby confess my sins. For years I murdered under the moniker of the Black Widow. Man or woman, young or old, it didn't matter as long as the pay was right. Never was I brought to justice for my crimes, for I always knew how to outwit the law. I am a despicable creature, without mind or compassion, no better than a rabid animal. Now, however, the time of punishment has finally come, and I thank the Bone Judge who will carry out my judgment. I shall remain in this...
I, Borio Oakenvale, hereby confess me sin.
Okay, I think I have it. It doesn't make much sense right now. But what I was able to figure out is it says, knock knock, who's there? Come in alone if only you dare. I believe that's what it says. Which, I don't know if that really helps us right now. But we'll see. Come in. Oh my god, it says it right there! Son of a... Alright, well I feel better about actually figuring it out. Now I confirm that that's right. Yeah, that's pretty funny. It's like, I'll make you guys wait like 10 minutes while I figure out what's going on here. So, where exactly is he then? Come in alone if only you dare. Should probably save or heal up here real soon. really want to figure out what's going on with Yespar. Oh, this is the Gay's estate. Who lives here?
Why, the king of the fabled empire of old Aranath, and his 101 catamites, of course. Why the stupid question? If you don't know whose house this is, then you sure as fuck don't belong here.
I had to speak with your master, it's important.
Oh. Oh, do you now? Well, at the risk of blowing your mind, my job is to keep folk like you out. Now, what makes you think that you're any different?
Fine. Point taken. Shit. And here I thought men like you didn't exist anymore.
Men like me? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, simple men, with a sense of responsibility. Day in, day out, all you do is stand there, serving your masters faithfully. That's admirable, it really is.
What the? Now you listen here, you imbecile. I'm standing here because my master pays me a cuntload to do so. That's all. I don't owe that bastard anything. Plus, I'm sure as fuck not a simple man. I'm a bloody adventurer, a libertine, and all this, it's just temporary. Yeah, that's right, it's just temporary.
Oh, of course, sorry, I meant no disrespect. Now that I think about it, you certainly do have that adventuring vibe about you.
Don't mention it. I probably would have thought it. You know what? Come to think of it, I've been sucking on this bloody vulture's teat for way too long now. Yeah, let him find
Convince this guy to quit.
Bidding. I'm done. You go on inside. Just act like you belong. The guards will think you're expected.
Awesome, we talked our way up. So that's one thing we can do. I kind of...
Watch it.
Yeah, let's just do it. Reminds me of the one cook from New Vegas.
Walk blessed.
Is my master expecting you? Just go upstairs. He is in his scribbery.
Scribbery? Yeah, it's correct. Oh, there's a treasury? This dude has a fancy house.
Huh? Oh, grand. Yet another proof of the notorious reliability of sellswords. I should have known that simpleton was only good for peeling potatoes at best. So, what is it that you want? To mug me? I would seriously think that over, considering my esteemed bodyguard over there. He belongs to the petrified, and I'm sure he would love to demonstrate just what that means.
Easy, I just want to talk.
Oh, do you now? You really are a bold one, aren't you? But good, go ahead. Tell me what you consider to be so important that you just had to sneak into my house without my invitation.
I'm working for someone who's looking for the Blackstones. Apparently your family used to own one. Do you know anything about that?
What? No, you're mistaken. I have no idea what you're talking about. Now get out of here.
I think you're hiding something.
Oh, am I now? Tell me, do you even have the slightest idea whom you're talking to? All I need to do is bend a finger, and you'll spend the rest of your life as a whore in the Silver Cloud. Now get lost. Preferably back to your minstrel fellows, Eterna. Go do a somersault. Play a tune. I don't care. Just get the fuck out of my sight. Kashan, show my guest the way out.
Ow. He was a nice guy.
Watch yourself. This unsafe this time of the day.
Okay, well that answers that.
Yes?
He's definitely hiding something. I kind of want to see if I can find Yespar here real quick before we do any more of the stone quests.
for talking. Maybe later.
Yeah, I do have several quests marked. We'll just do the one at a time. So he's somewhere in the foreign quarter. That we know. Actually, I haven't... Oh, the game just crashed. I have an idea where he might be now that I think about it. Loading up again. While the game loads, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back, guys. A. It's fancy A. Come on, Steam. There we go. Alright, I will be right back, guys. Okay, we are back. Let's load back in and see if we can find the Espire now. Sounds good, Red. I think there might be some chicken nuggets left if you wanted any of those.
Anything for friends who pass the biting magic.
Huh. I'm gonna go...
Sir?
Wait, this is Marketplace. I think we want 4 1/4. Yeah, we want to go to the 4 1/4. Had an idea of where to find Yespar. As long as the game doesn't crash. Okay, yeah, that's... It was either this, or there was a sewer entrance I was going to go to. I wonder if he's doing some bone judge duties right now.
Wait. You're an outlander, aren't you?
Yespar?
You? Why are you here?
I was looking for you. You okay? You seem a little rattled.
What? No. Don't worry about it. I just needed some air. You know, I've had this question in my head for quite some time now, and I can't figure out the answer to it.
Tell me. Maybe I can help.
Okay. Imagine a girl. Ever since she was a child, she's been abused by her father. Beaten, in other words. She grows to be a woman, and eventually her father dies. Then she falls in love with a man who has a lot of similarities with her father. She doesn't know why she loves him, but she does. And though it all seems nice in the beginning, he becomes more and more aggressive, starts screaming at her for no reason, until one day he too grabs the cane she knows all too well. Now, the question. On a very conceptual level, who is responsible for the situation the woman's in? Her companion because he abuses her? The woman herself because she unconsciously picked a man similar to her father? Or her father because he was the one who beat her in the first place?
Good. That was a tough question. I don't know if I believe that first one, personally. Yeah, this is... There's no right answer. This is one of those questions. I would say the father. I mean, as much as I can think of it, the root cause goes to the father. Because she didn't realize what she was doing, there's some part on her fault. Or there's some fault on her part, but it's not really a conscious thing to act on. I don't know. If the father never happened in the first place, though, the father was never evil, would this have happened? That's kind of like the overall question. If you remove one of these variables, would everything else happen? And I think if you remove the father from the situation, maybe this never would have happened.
That's what I thought too, because he was the first link in the chain, so to speak. But what if he too was beaten in his childhood? If he only recreated what he knew? I don't know.
This is getting deep. Any particular reason you're thinking about this?
No particular reason, I suppose. Anyway, you said you were looking for me. What's wrong?
There's something I need to tell you.
What, so the Archmagister really believes we Delverics owned one of those stones?
I was gonna say, yeah, he's a Delveric.
Believe me, I've snuck inside our manor's treasure
It's like
chamber
that name's
more than once.
familiar.
and there was no black stone whatsoever.
Huh, and what about this package? The murders? Can you make sense of that?
Not in the least, no. Setting aside the fact that what you're describing is bloody spooky, I don't have the slightest idea who might have an interest in sending me on this morbid paper chase through Ark. Either whoever did this has mistaken me for someone else, or we're dealing with a seriously disturbed individual.
Well, if you believe those confession letters, all the murder victims were criminals. If you ask me, the whole thing looks like some kind of revenge act. Yeah, almost like a vigilante.
Yeah, I already suspected as much. But still, it doesn't change the fact that I have no idea who might be behind this. And why he sent me this package and not, for example, the Ark Guard.
I see. What about the cipher at the end of each of the letters? Any idea as to what that might mean?
No, none. That's... Wait. Could you show me those letters again? By the wise hermit, that's... No, that's not possible.
What?
These fragments, if you combine all of them, they make a sentence. Knock, knock, who's there? Come in alone, if only you dare.
Guilt and responsibility... let me reread that. Guilt and responsibility is different things. First is for the one who beats, second for all of them. Okay. Yeah, no, I agree with that, yeah. The person who beat in the first place is guilty for doing the act, but everybody else is responsible for how they act upon that original act. Something along those lines. I figured out that much, but what's that supposed to mean?
No, that doesn't make sense. I know that phrase from my childhood.
His sister.
Enderal,
Oh, I knew it.
It was our code when we snuck out of the house to go on one of our expeditions.
Your sister? So you're saying she could be behind all this?
Yes, but... No, that just doesn't make sense. The dealer's an apothecarian, not a goddamn assassin. You said one of the corpses you found was a hired killer. How in blazes could my sister kill someone like that? And... why?
The Black Stone. It just adds up. If she found it, the High Winds could have driven her to kill these people, and given her the power to do it.
Oh, come on, that's just bullshit. Even if the stone somehow gave her the power to do this, a dealer wouldn't hurt a fly. Come on, I'll prove it to you. Meet me in Duneville. I'll take you to our hideout.
You'll prove it to me. But does he know where she's at? Ooh, this is getting interesting.
Wait a minute.
By the way, Selazenka, what is your primary language, if I could ask? I know you said, like, your English isn't the best. I wasn't sure if you spoke, like, German. I know I have, like, a lot of German followers coming on.
Yes?
Oh, you're Russian. Okay, cool. Hey, I'm sorry, I don't know any Russian or Cyrillic or anything like that. That's a little out of my league. I know a little bit of German. Alright, we're going to meet Jesper over at Duneville, so let's head to Myrad. So you think a lot about guilt and responsibility.
Yes? Walk blessed, friend. Where are you headed? Sure. Where to?
Hey, no worries. Nothing to apologize for. I'm enjoying being able to chat with my chat. The Myrads are so cool, right? Okay, let's see what Jesper has to show us here. This is getting really, really, like, interesting. I really want to see where this goes. The sound effects in here are really cool, honestly. Hearing, like, all the people talking.
Huh?
Did I find the alchemist here? I don't think so. I haven't really done a lot here. Ah, it's a good song.
Huh? Need something? That's my job. Take a look.
Oh, wow, you have a lot of stuff for sale. I like that. Anything interesting here? Oh, yes, Starling gear. That's cool. Bow of the Mesmer. Okay.
Safe travels.
Let's see if we can find this alchemist. Look for a rope with bars. He's on the other side. Okay, we'll do. A rope with bars. Oh, it's a quest too. Nice. Oh, okay, so this is like the sleeping area. I'm just gonna explore a little bit. Duneville is like really huge.
Between birth and decay, infinite wonders will bed. So,
yeah?
Are you
What do you
rich?
want? No.
Oh, it's this grumpy
Put
dude
them out
again.
for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
Get some carpets here. Oh, trophies too. Awesome. You get a lot of decorations and stuff. I gotta figure out how to actually decorate the house I just bought. Alright, let's sell some junk. He's got a little bit of money anyways. I really want to figure out what this is for, if anything. That's such a weird name. Reality Hammer. Okay.
May your path always...
Hmm? Sure thing.
Cool. You sell some stuff too. I can get diamonds here. Oh, you have the Glacial Bomb spell. I think we have the tier 2 version of this, so not really worth getting the tier 1 at that point. Oh, here's the myths and legends. Go ahead and get these then. Grab some of those. Like the mod for decorations, you can arrange your craft zone for your needs and facilities. Yeah, especially with the new house I just got in the Noble Quarter, or is it Noble Quarter or for Noble Quarter? Yeah, that has a really nice workshop. So it'd be really cool if we can like move some stuff around and organize it the way we see fit.
Ahoy.
What? Ahoy.
Watch yourself out there. The sandstorms can get real.
Be wary of the Powder Cliff. Behest of the fabled cries, I think it says. Every path-abiding citizen is strongly advised to stay away from the mining post at the Powder Cliff and its surroundings. Living Dead. Bone Rippers. I think that's the one that was exploded with all the gunpowder we just came from. Okay, so leads into the water. Goes outside. Prison. Oh, okay. I did miss that. I will go back and check that out.
Ahoy. Move along.
I can be a little oblivious at times, so I don't mind. I actually appreciate the help and you pointing it out. Especially if I, like, walk by it. So, is that... Okay. I see.
Huh?
You two would move. Too bad I don't have like a forced shout to knock him out of the way. Ah. That's kind of cool. Oh, look at that. Well, this is neat.
My righteous path.
Max just did packets. Oh my god. What?
Sand. Bollocks. Didn't your parents teach you any manners? Just back from some old forgotten ruin. And of course, what better place to dust off your boots than on old Tobacco's already ruined Gullian carpet?
No, I appreciate it.
What do you want, anyway? Are you here because of the poster?
Clay and Carpin. What are you talking about? This moldy piece of cloth here?
Moldy? Now watch your mouth, boy. This moldy piece of cloth is a hand-woven carpet straight from the bazaars of O'Neill Yard, worth more than the entirety of those bloody rags you're wearing.
Ooh, what poster?
I'm looking for a mercenary or an adventurer. Blazes. I'd settle for a talking Lyran, as long as he was able to help me. Let's make this short. I'm looking for something, my diploma, and I want you to find it for me.
You're a licensed alchemist. Why set up shop here, not in Ark? There must be way more customers there.
Ah, stuck-up, self-important pricks is more like it. Yes, maybe there's less coin to be made here, and yes, maybe people are on the rougher side, but at least they're honest.
Diploma? What kind of diploma?
A diploma issued by the Sishin Academy of the Arcane Arts. I am a licensed alchemist, lad. One of the few in the land where every bloody herbalist capable of brewing a laxative calls himself that.
Sishin Academy? That sounds Curinian.
Well observed. The most renowned university in the Golden Empire, if I may say so. Aside from the Sentosa
is, but they are pathless heathens.
So you lived in Kira?
Kind of. But that's irrelevant. Are you interested in the job or not?
Fair enough. And I take it you don't know where this diploma might be.
In Tealor Oranthiel's underpants, of course. No, I don't know where it might be. Otherwise, I wouldn't need you, would I? I'm afraid the entire matter is a bit more complicated. Come, let's talk in the inn, shall we? Drinks are on me.
Right, Max's Tobacco. That is a hell of a name. Cuthbert's Legacy. Okay.
Arrows. 2 pints of mead. One for me, one for the lad. So, where do we start? Well, right. With Cuthbert.
It's giving me the stank eye right now, and I don't like it. Who's Cuthbert?
My mini-pig. My faithful pet for 2 decades. He died of old age 2 minutes ago. A heavy cross to bear, as you can imagine. But, well, such is the course of things.
Ooh, sounds good, Red. You owned a mini pig.
Why not? Pigs are faithful animals, smarter than most dogs, and they're easy to keep, especially down here. Though, of course, teaching these imbeciles that Cuthbert's purpose wasn't to end up as a side of bacon on their plates was hard work. A few drops of these laxative elixirs in their drinks did the trick, though. They haven't messed with me or Cuthbert ever since.
Sorry for your loss, but what does this Cuthbert have to do with your diploma?
I'm getting there. I think he buried the diploma somewhere out there in the desert.
That's bad.
Well said. Though that doesn't mean it's lost. As it happens, I have a great plan on how we could find it.
You can sleep in Taylor's bed. I love
I'd
it.
see it through myself.
You really find out if it's in his underpants.
Over the past few weeks. Guess I'm not 30 anymore.
Not sure I understand. Why is this diploma so important to you? You're already an established alchemist.
Of course. Someone like you, with just a few winters on his back, wouldn't understand. You see, the life of a man is a stony acre, the tilling of which is hard work. Ultimately, it's the sweet flowers you want to relish, not the weeds. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Personally, not really, but we're gonna say sure.
Good. Look, I know that a man my age won't be moving mountains anymore. The diploma, Kyra, is one of my biggest achievements. And I want to have it with me in the last chapter of my life.
Well, yes, but no. I see, so what's your plan?
Easy. We need to contact Cuthbert.
Contact him. I thought he died?
He did. And now, before you write me off as a crazy old geezer, well, I'm not. The eternal paths, the beyond, whatever you want to call it, they aren't as inaccessible to the living as the order leads us to believe. We beings have an echo when we die, and a good friend of mine has made it her purpose to serve as a medium between the living and the dead. Her name is Aurora. Aurora Leclerc. A magnificent woman she really is. She has the wisdom of an oracle and the beauty of a rising sun.
Oh, okay, Leclerc. Is she related to that shrewd woman in Riverville? That's the lady that I think made us find her beauty potion and gave us, like, a skull to use on some ritual site.
Riverville? Ah, that village on the Sun Coast, isn't it? Yes, she does have a sister. But they don't talk much, as far as I know.
I'm not sure we even need the help of this woman. I happen to have some similar gifts.
Of course. And what other gifts do you have? To magically make that dancer's undergarments disappear?
I wish.
If you take the job, we do this my way. And Aurora is a crucial element of the plan. Very crucial.
So, you want me to ask Aurora to contact the Beyond, talk to Cuthbert, and found out where he buried the diploma?
Correct. She will ask for a bit of money for her services. Here, this should be enough. And I've heard that she needs something
Crazy amount of burping.
deceased customers are trying to contact. Here, these are some of his bristles. Now be off, will you? I'll be waiting.
Wait, where can I find this Aurora?
Not this Aurora. The Aurora. Have some respect, lad, will you? Aurora lives in an old trading tower near the plantations on the eastern coast. You have a map, right? Here. This is where you'll find her. Now go. And please don't get eaten by a bone ripper. The bristles are all that I have left of Cuthbert.
I'm glad you care. Okay, that was unique. I'm glad you pointed that out.
Go to Lesler. Contact Cuthbert in the Beyond and find my...
Alright, let's go and meet up with Yespar now. I assume we're meeting up with the Yespar here.
Ah, there you are. Our old manor's in the desert, a few miles to the northwest from Duneville. It's quite a march, but doable.
Okay, so I guess I'm leading the way. Whoops. Aw, all the pets are piled on you. That is some good pets. Do we go straight there? Yeah, let's go straight there.
Blazes. Trouble up ahead. Get ready.
Bad kitty. We've been here before, just side questing. Nice.
Nothing left but rubble. By the wise Herman, how long has it been since I was last here?
Don't mind me looting your
We're almost
house.
there.
Sorry, Yespar.
must belong to prospectors. That means someone has found our little cave since then. Seems no secret. Stay secret forever.
I'll take some chests.
Anyway, let's go on in. I'll prove to you this is all nonsense.
I'm guessing she's gonna be like waiting inside for him or something. Shadow Steel mine, okay. We needed Shadow Steel at one point, but I don't think we do anymore. Nice.
Lost ones. If these are running free here, I suppose there's not much left of the diggers.
Where are they coming from? Is there a crypt nearby?
Farther down, yeah. They belong to an old landlord. When Adela and I came here, we always made sure the gate stayed shut. But someone must have opened it. Or maybe the Red Madness awakened the corpses and they did it themselves. Poor sods.
Now there's some of the miners. Shadow ore. Ooh. Oh, that doesn't really give me much money. The Shadow Steel, anyways. I'll be right there. I want to see what's down here, if anything. Yep, definitely worthwhile. Always gotta explore in this game. I'm honestly excited for the Narim mod to play that. Okay. Wasn't sure if there's like an extra room. Check that out in a little bit. Whoa.
There, up ahead. That's the clearing where Adela and I always went. If someone's waiting for us, then it'll be there.
Good. What's your plan?
I don't think we should go down together. If Adela really is waiting down there, and I'm still not sure she is, I'm pretty confident she wants me to come alone, as our code said. So I suggest you stay hidden and cover my back.
I feel like he won't like it if we just say we're coming with. Alright, but if anything happens, I'll intervene.
Yeah. You see that platform up ahead? This will get me down to the pit. You should take a path through the crypt, just down that tunnel a few steps back from here. Then stay hidden.
Okay, yeah.
This is all just a misunderstanding, I'm sure of it.
Please don't die. I like you, Yespar. Narim is interesting, but it makes you travel too long sometimes. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I guess there would be like a lot more walking in those. Or just traveling in general. Come on. Is Nerium the Oblivion-based mod? And did they do, like, Kira for Morrowind? So I thought they did one for, like, each of the 3 games.
So you came. I have to admit, I didn't expect that.
Adela, so it's true. What
Okay,
is this?
cool.
Why am I here? And what did you do to that man?
Still as forgetful as you were back then, aren't you, brother? To the circle, now! On your knees! Now look at him, Jaspar. Look at him carefully.
It's Jespar. I keep saying Yespar.
Valencio Duran. By the name of the sun.
Eyes hurt too much to play the original. Yeah, I get that.
Correct. You should have seen it. How he screamed and begged for mercy. Pathetic. But I'm afraid I've got bad news for you, Valencio. Never again. I'll make sure that you never again hurt anyone. And I'll enjoy it. Just as I'll enjoy what I'll do to all those who are up next.
Adela, please. This is ridiculous. You have no idea what you're saying, let alone what you're doing. Please, just...
I know damn well what I'm doing. Better than I ever did. I'll continue where Father had to stop. And I'll make them all pay. All these bastards who think they are above justice. I should have known you wouldn't understand. Just look at you, staring off into space and asking all these stupid questions. But you know what? I'm not here to justify myself. I'm here because I think that despite all you did, despite all you became, you deserve to witness justice as much as I do. To see this bastard pay for what he's done. And believe me, I will not make it quick.
The Blackstone. Oh, damn. Then it's really true.
You know of the stone?
Yes. Yes, listen to me, Adela. Whatever you've done over the past months, you didn't do it of your own free will. The stone, it's evil, and it controls you.
What is this, Jaspar? One of your brilliant jokes? We Dolpharics have had this stone for generations. Father, he lived this calling, but he failed to see what the stone really was. A gift of fate, a means for us to carry out our destiny, to bring justice to a world where there is none. But I saw, and I will use it.
No, you're seeing this wrong. The stone, it's cursed. It wants you to... Shit, damn it, I just don't know what to say.
Surprise, Jaspar. You never did. But it doesn't matter now. Go, Jaspar. I've changed my mind. I got sentimental. Thought I owed you this, but I really don't. You don't understand me, just as you never understood Father. And listening to you talk makes me remember why I kept away from you all these years.
Yeesh.
Just look at what you've become. Running around and working for the kind of people Father tried to bring down. Treasure hunter. You're a thug. You might as well just have spit on Father's grave.
Yeah, you'd know. All right. This is getting us nowhere. You obviously think you know what you're doing, but you don't. Which is why you'll now give me the stone. Before it'll make you do something you'd regret.
What?
The Black Stone. You'll give it to me. Something bad's about to happen, and without it we won't be able to stop it. You can keep doing whatever it is that you do, but you'll have to do it without magic. I'm sorry if this isn't what you wanted to hear.
So, this is why you really came. You want the stone for yourself. What did they pay you, Jaspar, huh?
What? No!
Go.
Adela,
Go!
As you wish. I'm sorry.
Shit, did she just kill him?
Who are you?
What did you do? You killed him.
I know. You damn fool, Jaspar. You bloody damn fool. I guess I should have known he wouldn't have come alone. He always had a problem with following instructions. So you are what? His sidekick? What will you do? Fight me? I have to warn you, that's a bad idea.
Christ. I wonder if that could have played out any differently. I'm kind of curious to see about reloading and... I don't know, I don't think we could have done anything, because I tried to bring up my spells earlier and it... Yeah, it's a plot. Okay, that's what I thought. The last thing we need right now is more death. Give me the stone and I'll leave you be.
The stone, of course. You know, of all the things I expected to happen, this never even crossed my mind. A speech, maybe, some philosophical bullshit about why I shouldn't kill Valenzio, or some excuse why he didn't give a shit for me all those years.
Rip Jaspar.
But no, even better. He doesn't give a damn about me. He came, yes, but because of the stone. Because some fucking snob hired him to get it from me. By the gods, what an idiot. I don't know you, but if my brother showed you this place, he trusted you. And that means something. So I'll let you go. But if you make even one wrong move, I will crush you. And believe me, I am not joking.
Christ. So you really did kill those people in Ark? Tortured them?
Them and others. And this is only the beginning. And since you're here, that means you've read their confessions. Which means I don't have to convince you that they deserved it.
Places. Don't you see Jaspar was right? The stone, it is controlling you. Can't you see that?
What I see is that for the first time in decades, I have perspective. A reason why I am still alive and my brothers and fathers aren't. If this is the stone manipulating me, then I'm grateful for it. With this power, I can do what Father only dreamt of.
I cannot leave without the stone, even if I wanted to. Jaspar was right. We need it for the greater good. Hand it over, or I'll have to force you.
The greater good. Sure. Don't say I didn't give you a choice.
Yeah. Dumbass. Red Sun. That's what you get. No. So sad. Now what? Shit. Christ! That scared me.
How unexpectedly death calls us to him. It is bitter, is it not? Unfair.
You're the one that killed Sirius.
You are angry because you blame me for the death of your friend. But I only did what had to be done.
What had to be done? You almost killed me.
You are furious about the danger I brought upon you. But what would have happened if I hadn't been there in that ship? Let us dare a glimpse, Prophet. A glimpse into the reality which you prefer to this one. 3 hours after your brawl, Captain Rosio's ship enters the harbor of Ark. You wait until the noise falls silent, and together with your friend, you sneak onto the deck. And you almost make it. A few arms lengths from the safety of the dock, a sailor named Rajik takes note of your presence. There is no need for an explanation as to who you are. And maybe on a normal day, Rajik would have let you run. But not today. For years, he has been eagerly awaiting his promotion to become a petty officer of the 8th class. And yet today, it was announced that his loathed rival had won it instead of him. And how angry he is. How furious. And who knows? Maybe it is not too late. What better way to impress the captain than to be the one who discovers 2 stowaways who have eaten the crew's bread for a month? From there, it ends quickly. One sword for your neck, the other one for your friends, and no one to grant you a second life this time. But that is not what happened. The first beat of a wing, and where are you now? You have abilities others wouldn't even dare to dream of. You can hear the echo of the future, and you will make decisions whose extent even you will barely understand. So tell me, Prophet, isn't that a fate preferable to the other?
You're just guessing. There's no way you could have known what happened.
You accuse me of lying, and your doubts are justified, for I cannot see the future. However, there is no need for that. All that is required is a glimpse beyond the surface, and suddenly it becomes clear that we are nothing but a sea of endless possibilities. And if one listens long enough, the shapeless takes on form, and the unfathomable becomes tangible.
What are you? A high one?
You wonder whether I belong to those whom you fight. But no, I do not. The High Ones, humanity, the emissaries, these are but elements of the game. I am more than that.
So what you're basically saying is that you can, what, see into other eventualities? Into parallel realities?
You ask if I can see more than just this branch. And the answer is yes, I can. But considering what I am, that is not much of a feat.
And what exactly are you?
You wonder what I am. Yet your question should not be what, but where. And the answer to this is everywhere. What you see right now is merely a splinter.
You can see into other realities. Do the High Ones in the cycle exist there as well?
You want to know if what threatens you threatens other realities too. And yes, it does. The cycle is a logical consequence born from the right circumstances. And these are not limited to your branch.
So what now? Are you just here to confuse me?
You think my intention is to disconcert you. But you're wrong. I am here because you think it was I who took someone you cared for. And although you err, I do not like being seen as a destroyer. Which is why I will wipe away my debt, which was never there to begin with. Step back.
Weird. Oh, please. Please, revive him. Yes! Please tell me you're doing this. Yes!
Farewell, Prophet. Maybe we will meet again. Maybe not.
Okay, we're even now, lady. I'm cool with you. Jaspar?
That's my name. But... Adila... What happened?
She wouldn't listen to reason, Jespar. I'm sorry.
But I only remember a flash of fire and then darkness.
Yeah, she melted a little bit.
Everything's so blurry.
Jespar, I don't know how to say this, but you were dead.
What?
The veiled woman I told you about, the one who we met on the ship, she brought you back somehow. I don't understand it myself.
What? Okay, I'm sorry, but this is all just a little too much. Please, just give me some time with my sister, all right? Go back to Ark with that bloody stone. Go anywhere, but please, just leave me alone.
Poor guy. It's just ectoplasm now. Wow. That was very interesting. Do I have a potion? I think it's a little too late now. Did I, like, miss a dialogue option or something there?
Yeah, it's not as if I didn't tell them that already. They always go to...
Or a tub. Oh, I got you, yeah. Dude needs to de-stress a little bit.
In the shackles of lust, presented
Give him some peace weed.
Nice air.
I get it now, that was my bad.
Yes?
Okay, let's go ahead and sleep for the night. Okay. So we have Cuthbert's Legacy we can do. Oh, we can do the Esme quest now. That's for the other stone. And the Apothecary for the last one. Okay. I think that's probably going to wrap it up today for me, guys. Glad you all could hang out with me today. Let's see who else is online currently. We'll see if we can give somebody a raid. Okay, yeah, I'll take some advice. Oh, it looks like Zelshot's on, so we're gonna give him a raid then. Okay, better to finish your companion's quest. Got it. So I'm guessing it's going to progress the main story. Yeah, before the last stone. Okay, I will focus on that. Thank you for that. Alright guys, we're going to give Zelshot a raid if you guys haven't followed him before. He plays a lot of Kingdom Hearts and Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda. So if you like that kind of game, be sure to give him a follow. And yeah, have a good time over there, guys. And thank you all for hanging out today. See you guys tomorrow. I think we have a raid message. Yeah, that we can copy and paste there for him. Alright, see you guys. Thanks for coming in.